to help you get that money straight. And we do it every single day right here on, let's make sure we in on Periscope, and we on Facebook, so it look like everything is good. We do it every single day right here in the wealth room, you guys, when we teach you how to obtain wealth God's way. Now, I haven't done this in a while, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad. So we're going to start it off like this. Where are my weird people at? All the weird people. All the weird people. If you are weird and you are in the room, I want you to put up a weird face. What's going on, Chili Bell? What's going on, Miss Gold Digger? I seen you calling, but I was in the middle of a meeting when you called. What's going on, Miss Tanzella and Sandy and Miss Purpose and Alberto and T, Miss Hutchings rather, Miss Vincent, KMC, Golden Tree Homes. What's going on, man? Palmer Properties, good to see you. Oops, well, it looked like I just closed that out. And then on Facebook, y'all, I can't never see who's in the room on Facebook. I see, unless you say, hey, like Barbara just did. That's the only way I know who's in the room on Facebook. But how you doing? How you doing? Listen, you guys, if you guys be real quick, Miss Marcia just came in the room. Said, she just chilling. Weirdo here. Yeah, how many people we got in the room that's weird? I see Chili Bill says she weird. If you are weird, I want you to put a weird face up. I'm going to tell you what weird means. I know it's been a while since I've actually done that, talked about that, did that, about the weird people. You guys got the lights, the lights are on, and I see the reflection in the background. I typically don't do it. I don't know if it's the angle I'm on or what, but typically you don't see that light streak. What is there? Oh, I see some weird people in the room. Miss Hutchings, now you cheating. You already know what I'm talking about. You guys, ask the people, put the weird face up. You guys own this broadcast. I want to say Periscope, and I closed my cabinets today. Honestly, I probably didn't. I think 90 just closed everything up for me. I think 90 just did. Thank you, Helen, for actually retweeting on Twitter and actually posting on inviting your followers. You guys, if you go, be so nice if you will share for us. Share this out. Miss Gladden, good to see you. Prophetess Turner, good to see you guys. Good. That's always good to see you. Y'all are always consistent, always in the room every time we come on. Good to see you. You guys, was that a weird face? Yeah, I see the weird faces, you guys. Listen, the reason I say put your weird faces up because nobody in the wealth room can be normal. You are not normal. It's one of the things that we teach, we emphasize. Normal people in America that are broke. 76% of Americans are broke. They're living check to check. 97% of people will not have enough to retire. This guy is normal. Don't be talking about nobody's faces. 97% of America, you guys, will retire without enough money. I think it's like 70% will not be able to write a check for $600 and still be able to meet their monthly obligations. Over 50% of people divorce over finances. You got most people in the country have bad credit. When you begin to look at all of the normal people in the country, why in the world would you ever want to be normal? I'll sign up for weird any day. I'm going to have money in the bank. I will not be check to check. I will leave a legacy for my children's children. I will have good credit. My marriage will not end because of finances. I will be able to send my kids to college debt free. I will be debt free myself. I am weird. If you are weird, I just want you to put me. Just put it on Facebook, put it in Periscope. That's me. I'm not normal. I'm weird. I'll be weird any day of the week. I'll be weird 7 days a week because I do not want that lifestyle for me. You guys, when statistics are saying that, you're going, man, me girl, come on in. Come on. All right. So that's what it is. Anthony, good to see you, man. So you guys, that's pretty much it. Weird all day long. You better say it, Miss Stassy. So that's it, you guys. It's not normal, you guys. This is the wealth room where we teach you guys how to be weird. And be weird means you don't do what other people do. That makes you weird. We really got to get that in. Like, if you're doing what other people do, then you're normal. And it's hard to be weird because other normal people, rather, are doing normal things. And most of the time, you just want to fit in. But to fit in means that you're going to be broke and living check to check and divorced and robbing Peter to pay Paul and not having enough money to retire. It's going to be so many other things that's going to happen. But you'll be normal. And you'll have the new car, and you have the new shoes, and the new purse, and you'll feel good until it's time to pay bills, and you feel all bad again. But you'll feel good again every time you get in that car. But when you got to pay that interest rate, yeah, that's normal. Don't do that. So in order to be weird, you got to do other things. You got to do things differently. You can't do what everybody else do. So today we're talking about free tax lien conference, and let me tell you how. Let me tell you how. I got great news for some people, and for other people, I got even better news. The great news is that you can come to the conference absolutely free. If you have not, I had people say, George, I can't afford the plane ticket and the hotel costs. I got you. I understand. Listen, we had it at the last minute. Blessed all day long. Andrea, I got your inbox today when you just said, listen, y'all ever got somebody to, you ever had somebody cuss you out and it was nice to you? Like, she cussed me out so bad. Only thing she put in my box was thank you. I was like, I'll call you back later. And I didn't call her back. And so she put in my inbox today, thank you. That's all she did. Cuss me out. Just cuss me out. I don't appreciate it either. Don't appreciate it. She's already, yeah, just cuss me out. She put thank you in my inbox. When I seen it, I was like, made me feel this big. Made me feel this big. Like, I forgot to call her back. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, back on the subject. Get Works, man. Just, yeah, she did that thing. She put it right back on me. All right. So, yeah, that language you used towards me, Andrea, I don't appreciate it. I really don't. Didn't appreciate it at all. That language is horrific. Anyway, you guys, how can you come to the conference free? Well, let's talk about the people I'm going to be a blessing to. I know it's in love, girl. You know, we go back like to, red light, green light, double dutch, not double dutch. I ain't paying no double dutch. Freeze tag, tag, yeah, all that, yeah. All right. So, how you guys gonna come free? If you have already bought the purchase to profit, course for $9.97. You are coming to the conference absolutely free. My sissy is actually on here. Girl, I thought you were through Periscope away. Shayna Speak Live, y'all don't know. That's one of the most prayingest women of the word, speaks very well, eloquently. And I ain't seen her on Periscope in such a good time. I just wanted to acknowledge you and let you know that I miss you, girl. I miss you. But yeah, if you paid the $9.97 course, you are coming absolutely free. If you bought 6 steps to 6 figures, what's going on, girl? If you bought 6 steps, it's not 6 steps. You bought Purchase to Profit, and you pay the $500 course, just pay the difference. And you're coming for the difference of the price. You ain't got to pay the whole thing. We give you a dollar for dollar credit. So you say, well, I thought we was going to be able to come free. Well, you want to come free? This is what we're doing. For every single person who buys the course or bought the course for $9.97, you come free. Now, you can't, I don't know how much of a blessing I can be other than that. So, with the course, you get a 3-day conference for free. Who else is doing that? I don't know. A 3-day conference, a tour. Y'all, I don't understand this. And I'm trying to be real. What's the word I'm looking for? Modest. What's going on, Qualities of a Queen? Good to see you. Trying to be real modest, you guys. But this conference, you guys, I'm not playing. This conference is a $30,000 to $40,000 conference. $30,000 to $40,000 conference. What's the link to the course? I think I spilled the beans too early. Let me go see if it's actually set up so you guys can get it, because it's actually a special link. It's a special link. Man, nowhere else, Maurice. Nowhere else. www.myffu.com/live stream, I believe. Aisha's actually working on it now. Nope, she took it down. So it will be myffu.com/live stream. The page is not working right now because I spilled the beans too early. But you guys, if you guys are on my email list, you'll see it coming across the email list. If you guys are part of the push messages that we're getting, we're going to be sending out push messages for it. We're going to take this last week and we're going to see, our goal is to sell a minimum of 20 more tickets, and that's come in person. Oh, woman in the zone, you better come on in person. That's live stream. But I tell you what, this is where I get in trouble. My staff be like, George, when you make decisions on the cuff like this, you don't understand what kind of chaos you do in the background. I feel like sometimes I hate to make this comparison because I don't like this guy. But have y'all seen how Trump actually, or President Trump, say stuff and then the staff got to go back behind the scenes and try to fix it and make it right? Man, I do that all the time. My staff be like, bruh, if you get on Periscope and live stream one more again, not time, but one more again, and say some stuff that we said we not going to do, like we have a whole staff meeting. Like I'm telling myself, y'all, for real. We have a whole staff meeting and we're like, this is what we're going to do. No exceptions. And they'll look at me like, no exceptions, right, George? Like, got you. And I get right on Periscope and be like, what you going to do? And they be like, I just told people that we not going to do that. Like, I just told people we not going to do that. So, yeah. Before I actually make this, well, that's solidified. But I tell you what, wait for the email. If you're going to come to the conference, Okay, let's do it this way. Let's take a poll. Yeah, don't get me Miss Perry. Let's take a poll. I realized that we only got like, what is it, a week and a half? So a week and a half before the conference. You still got to fly in. The course itself, my course by itself is $997. All right, the course by itself is $997. So throwing the webinar, throwing the live stream in free. One more again, yeah. Indiana. We're going to tell you a little bit about Ms. Brown, or is that Marvis? Yeah, I'm going to tell you about what we're doing, how we're doing it. So I'll take a poll live right now for you guys to come physically to the conference. That means to put your meat in a seat. I just made that up. I kind of like it. To put your meat in a seat. I think I've heard this somewhere before, though. I don't know. What can you afford? I want you to put the number in there. Don't forget, y'all. Don't be discrediting my services. Like, don't be saying $3. Like, don't do me like that. Like, come on, for real. The course itself is $1,000, $997. What will it take to put your meat in the seat as a last minute sale? $100. Y'all just doing me so wrong. Y'all see how y'all do me? $100 extra? Yeah, I know. I know, man. Listen, and this is part of the challenge that I have. Well, first, we'll talk the challenges later on. $350. Y'all see how y'all doing me, man. Y'all just gonna make me get the tissue. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. Maurice, you see how they doing me, man? They don't love me, man. So the course itself is $997. I have $4,000 to my name, and I live in Atlanta. So, I mean, woman in the zone, is she for real? Like, she's dead serious. I know you love me, girl. I love you back. What's up, Dewana Donna is in the room. Dewana Donna. Listen, let me tell you what we got at the conference, you guys. Let me tell you what we're doing while the conference is. You need to clone yourself. I know, man. I feel that way all the time. Like, today was one of them days I wanted to park myself. What's going on, partner? Dominica's in the room. So, real quickly, guys, I'm going to share some couple quick stories, lessons with you, whatever. The last two conferences, the last conference that we had, trying to get an extra value meal price, but something's going to change it, man. Life changing, I know. Mic is set too loud. Thank you for letting me know. Let me go ahead and see if I can control that. And somebody else told me that too. So let me see if I can turn the mic down. Turn it down. Turn it down some more. Okay, that might be a little better. Is that better? Y'all, give me an audio rating 1 through 4. 4 being the best, 1 being the worst. Give me an audio rating. Is that better? Which y'all let me know. If y'all, is that better 1 through 4? It's still not better? Okay, let me see if I can pick up the internal mic on this thing. Well, okay, they saying 4. Okay, so it's better. Okay, so still not good though, because okay, I'm good. Okay, great. So you guys, and again, please don't take this as bragging, but this is real statistics. Like, these are real numbers, and it really is. Audrey Greer, I can't wait to see Miss Greer. I can't wait to see her. She'll be here at the conference. I can't wait to see her. Yeah, Miss Turner, but Prophetess Turner, I also had. Stop talking so loud. I'm not preaching. Y'all know I talk loud. Y'all know I talk loud. Stop making fun of my laugh, y'all. I know I laugh funny. Okay, I gotta stay focused. Right? Okay, so this is my focus face. Alright, for real. Y'all stop messing with me. I gotta be focused, for real. We live. Like, this is live, so I gotta be focused. Alright? So, at the last conference, we partnered with people. We actually took 30 people. We had 30 investors. Took $30,000. Well, we took a whole lot more than that, but we spent $30,000 at the auction. We spent $30,000 at the auction, and guys, I'm not exaggerating. We bought over $1 million worth of property. If you guys have not seen the last webinar that I did a whole webinar where I went through and showed you pictures of the property that we bought in real life. This is not a gimmick. It's not a scheme. These are real life. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. Just going to, I ain't going to do the webinar all over. Y'all want to see that, y'all go get the webinar. It's still up. The replays are up. But let me see if I can show some of these properties. Yeah, let's see here. So anyway, guys, we were able to take $30,000, you guys, and I'm not playing. We made over $1 million at the very last one. At the very last conference, you guys, we made over $1 million at the very last sale, and with $30,000. Now I know some of y'all saying, "Well, I ain't got $30,000." Great, but let me show you. These ain't even the ones I want to see, though. I want all of them. I don't know what drive I put them on. No. Nope. I got to find them, you guys. I don't know what folder I put them in. I think they're... let's put in March. March 2017 Tax Lien Pictures. Nope. Anyway, we just bought we bought a two flat for $500, but it's vacant and it's gonna need some work done to it. I haven't been inside, so I can't really tell you how much the work is gonna be on the inside of it, because I don't know, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But we bought a two flat. We paid $500 for the two flat. So I know a guy who received his property for $3,500, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. If you guys don't know, I have now a new staff member who just quit her job. New staff member just quit her job. She just bought a house debt-free. She'll take possession of her home on September 22nd. We'll be scoping it live. She paid $1,600 for our house. You guys, it's an all brick 4-bedroom house. Drop a picture in my inbox for me. I can pull it up real quickly. All right, man. Atlanta's on fire. Atlanta, listen, it works in every county. Now there are some things that are a little different. Like, Atlanta's a deed state, so they start the auction off with back taxes. But I can tell you this: I got a call from a friend, a previous conference attendee, who's in Atlanta, and won't give too much detail because it's kind of personal. This is the tax lien. Well, we teach both of them, Apostle. We teach both of them, but the auction's coming up on September 22nd. Is a lien state, but Atlanta's a deed state, but it's 1 year redeemable, which is kind of like a mixed state. Okay, but I had a young lady who reached out to me. They were on the drone. That's where it is. I might have it on there. Let me see. I got the little card in here. We see if it's on that drive. So she called me the other day, and the other week rather, wasn't the other day, and she says, "George, I need some help." And she went through and began to tell me what was going on with the property, and I'm not going to give too much information, you guys, because it is kind of personal. And I don't want to even though I didn't share a name, I don't even want to share a lot of her information. But I can tell you this: that they had inherited. You in Hawaii? Oh, Jesus! All right. So she called me up and she said she's in Atlanta, and Atlanta has a sale every month. There's a sale every month in Atlanta, and she says my father's property, who's deceased, is going to be at the tax sale, and she was afraid it was going to get sold. And she said, I want you to buy it. God put me here. Those houses, though, that's what I'm talking about, Apostle. You better get them. Arkansas, too. Arkansas. Yeah. I know y'all hate when people say Arkansas. I'm just sorry. I had to tease you. But Arkansas, yes, ma'am. Arkansas as well. So, long story short, yes, it works in Connecticut, too, man. Works in Connecticut. Long story short is that I began to share with her, and I said, you got the money. I know she had the money. I said, instead of selling it to me, why don't you just go ahead and do these steps? And I told her what to do in order to keep the property. And guys, she sent me the address of the property. Arkansas is the city in Kansas City. In Kansas, rather. Okay. Correct me. All right. But yeah, so she sent me a picture of the house, you guys, and the house was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it was a $200,000 house all day long. Absolutely gorgeous. And you were probably looking at about $7,000 in taxes. Now, it would have went to the auction. It would have bid up. It probably would have sold probably about $20,000 to $30,000 for a house like that. But who wouldn't buy a $20,000, spend $30,000 house for a $200,000 house in Atlanta? Absolutely gorgeous house. But because there was some other family members involved, it was, yes, New York all day long. So you guys, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you guys real quickly. And let's see. I got to bring it up because I didn't have it set to share screen. So give me 1 second. Capture screen. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I want to show you guys. So I see a lot of people are asking, will it work in their state? A lot of people are asking, will it work in their state? So long story short is, thank you, Gold Digger, is that I was able to help her keep the property. She was able to maintain the property, still in the family. But in Atlanta, there are beautiful properties. There's one up for sale. And it's every week in Atlanta. It's every month in Atlanta. Every first Tuesday in Atlanta, Georgia. All right. What's wrong? You sent it to my email address? What's wrong?
No, I sent it to you.
Just drop it in my Facebook inbox.
I sent the messenger.
You got us hanging in for the ending. That's the end of the story. That's it, really. I just helped her, and that's the Financial Freedom University phone. All right, so I'm going to show a picture, and I'm going to show her. I know she's probably going to be mad at me, but I don't care. She'll get over it. We family. We can do that. Yeah. I was telling the story just to say that, guys, there are beautiful, wonderful properties that go to the tax sale. And it ain't necessarily because people broke. It's because they don't know how to handle. Yes, ma'am. They do them in Hawaii. Yes, ma'am. Come here. Look, she embarrassed because y'all know how women are. My hair. My hair.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Okay, so it's got a delay. So it's probably on. You just can't see it. It's a delay. See, see? There you go, the delay. All right. So this young lady right here, you guys,
That's a glare.
It's a glare. She just bought a property for $1,600. I'm actually about to go to my Facebook inbox and see if I can pull it up. Show you the property she just bought. She's a single mom. How many children you got?
4.
She got 4 children.
Hey,
single
Tasha.
mom.
Hey,
you didn't put it in my Dropbox.
I sent it to you on Messenger. I don't know how to do it.
That's what, my messenger. You didn't send it. It's not there.
Oh,
Lord. So, single mom just bought a 4-bedroom, all brick. I got to show you the house she just bought. She paid $1,600. $1,600. Now, guys, let me tell you a little bit of history about the house, and I teach you guys how to do this. So, we're at the conference. She's seen the house. She's seen the house at the conference. We actually went by and looked at it. And so when we looked at the house, of course, I teach you guys to knock on the doors. I teach you guys to talk to neighbors. I'm trying to. She got to put it in my box. It's her fault. Don't blame me.
I'm sorry.
It's her fault.
It's sending now.
All right. So once they get in my inbox, I'll show the house, you guys. $1,600. I mean, it's crazy. But what I'm telling you guys is that if a single mom of 4 children, can I tell you the whole story?
Sure.
Y'all don't tell me that. And I can't hold water. Y'all want to tell me something? No, I'm just playing. So she left. She was in an abusive is the right word. What's the word?
It was very unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
Verbally abusive.
You just say unhealthy relationship.
Yeah.
She let her tell it. Apostle that spoke. I gotta shut up. Sit down. They told me they won't hear me no more. So.
Hello, you all. Oh, the pictures just came through.
Oh, the picture went through? Okay,
yeah.
So while you talk, I'll set that up. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was living in Locust Grove, Georgia, which is the south suburbs of Atlanta. And I was doing a work at home position, and my company laid off all the work at home employees. And so at that time, I was already thinking about leaving my husband, trying to devise to leave as peacefully as possible without any chaos and conflict. So after I got laid off, I got a notice on the door of the house that I was renting, and I was renting a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2-story house in Locust Grove. I got a notice saying that my house was going to the auction. And the company I was working for did foreclosures and bankruptcy, so I knew foreclosure and bankruptcy documents. So I was like, what is this? This was different. So I showed up at the auction. It was on the courthouse steps in Henry County, Georgia. And I'm listening for the physical address, but they don't go by physical address. They go by a different, what's the number that they? Parcel number. So I never heard the house come up in the auction because I was listening for the wrong information. So long story short, I had to be out in 30 days, and here I am, just got laid off. 4 kids, making the decision to end my marriage. So what I did was I got my severance package, my 401k, I converted it to a Roth IRA so I could touch it, because you can't touch it as a 401k. I applied for unemployment, and I filed my income taxes, and don't beat me up, but it was like $7,000. And my oldest daughter had sickle cell, so I knew by me not having no income, I qualified for SSI. So I did all those things, and I took all that money, and I got a budget truck. Just took our belongings, left all his stuff in the house, and we hit the road, drove all the way to Illinois, and checked into a hotel. We had nowhere to stay. So we were in a hotel, going from hotel to hotel, through Priceline, whoever had the deal for the week. We just went from hotel to hotel for 2 months. And so we were basically homeless until I found a place to stay. And so once I found a place to stay, I told them up front that I didn't have a job, but I had the money. And if they would just give me a chance, I would, pay my rent on time, because I always pay my rent on time. So I had to put down 2 months rent and deposit, so like 3 months of rent down. And I stayed there and, got back on my feet, found a job at a bank, the one I just quit last Monday that just passed. And I worked there 3 years. But the thing is, everything is full circle. So now, I took George's course last year. I started off with 6 steps to 6 figures, and then purchased a profit, and I bought my first home. So I'm going to be a first-time homeowner now. Praise God. And I got the house for $1,600, debt-free, no mortgage. So
I think they should be able to see.
Are y'all able to see the house now?
Your picture's in the way.
Oh.
They can't see the house because your picture in the way.
But yeah, so if I can do it, you all can do it too. Anybody can do it. But that just shows you how this tax lien, I was on one end of it and had to leave. I was renting a house, and what was so shocking was that it was a brand new house. The developer built half the neighborhood and went bankrupt. So half the neighborhood was built, and the other half was the vacant lots with the PCP pipes sticking out the ground. And so I found the house through a realtor, rented the house for a whole entire year, and it went to the tax sale. I'm like, that was crazy. And then I found out it was bank owned by Bank of America. They were just tired of having the property on their hands, and they just didn't want it no more. So they let it go and let it go to a tax sale. So had I known this information,
you could have bought it
at that time. I could have bought a brand new house for just the back taxes.
Well, at the auction.
At the auction, but I didn't know. But now I know.
So much a house.
Can y'all see the house? So this is a 4-bedroom. I'm not sure how many bathrooms in there, but it's all brick home. And it started off at $500. It went up to $1,600 because somebody bid it against me.
She was praying. Tell them how it worked out at the auction. How it came back from lunch.
Yeah, we were there at the auction all day. And the auctioneer broke out for lunch, so we had like an hour, 15 minutes of lunch break. And as soon as the lunch break was over, he started the bidding process again. Well, everybody wasn't back in from lunch yet. And, some people came back late, and so my house was up. So it was just me and another person bidding, and it got up to $1,600, and they tapped out, which was shocking to me. I was like, what? Because I had my whole refund. So I was ready. So I'm like, they tapped out at $1,600. I'm like, mm-mm.
And then after they moved forward.
So after they moved forward, people started straggling in from lunch, and they was like, what happened to property sold such and such? And he was like, we already did that. It's sold. Tax lien is sold. So yeah, I was ready. I was back in time from lunch break, and because I knew my house number was coming up. I wasn't about to miss that opportunity. So, yeah, I'm first time homeowner, no mortgage, debt free, paid in full, and praise God, I went from being homeless. Now I got a house and don't have no mortgage.
All right, give my seat back.
Okay, bye y'all.
All right, so that's Ms. Harlan, y'all. It's actually a new staff member here, Financial Freedom University /C Financial. So excited about her being a part of the team. And let me see if I can work this thing right now, because it was giving me the blues before. All right, I think that's right. They said bye and awesome, and to God be the glory. She said thank you. All right, so you guys, what I'm telling you, like this, it is absolutely true. What I'm telling you is absolutely real. When we got people on Facebook who partner with me, I see Dominique in here. She's partnered with us. I see Raina in here. She's partnered with us. Miss Marcia's in here. She's partnered with us. Miss Dewana Donna, she didn't partner with us, but she's in Tennessee and she's buying tax lien properties. Matter of fact, she gave a testimony. Donna, how many months is it going to be? I think in a few months. I don't know. I think when I say a few, I mean like 3 or 4. She'll be absolutely debt-free, 100%. I'm so excited about that. So, I mean, I'm talking about everything. So, I mean, guys, this stuff works. It works all day, every day. Every single county, every single state has a tax lien auction or a tax deed auction. Every last one of them. She said, I'll be in March. She said, I'll be there in March. I'm with you, baby. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know. That's Teresa. Teresa just bought a new home, too, you guys. Let's give it up for Teresa. She's waiting to close on her new crib. I'm so happy about that. She's down there in Tennessee, Nashville area. Actually, I ain't going to tell them what city you in. I don't know. There might be some crazies in here. But, yeah, she's actually closing on her home. They accepted her offer, and she's closing on her home. And she buying tax lien property. She said, so while I'm buying my house, somebody else is going to pay the rent. Say it again. While I'm paying the house, somebody else is going to pay my mortgage. So I just got, well, I don't know what's with this inbox today. So I just got an inbox. I don't know how she know I'm live because I don't see her in the room. But y'all know the coach is coach. She just, y'all know how the little text messages come up on the phone? The inbox message come up on the phone, and then it kind of go down to the little circle in the corner. So what about it just came across the phone? She says, how do you go live with no landing page? So yeah. So I think the landing page, I don't know if it's up yet. Let me see. myffu.com/live stream. I think it is. Yeah, live stream. Let's see if it's up yet. Nope, still not up yet. So yeah, I'm gonna get told off by Miss Aisha because I went live with no I went live with no landing page. But I had to come live. I had to. So you guys, the title of this is how can you come to the conference free? You guys see it's changing lives. It absolutely worked. You guys don't know. We just bought 30 houses. Listen, we just made 30 people homeowners. Actually, and that's who we partner with. We got people like Stephanie. Stephanie bought 16 properties or 16 liens. Y'all, let me tell you what Stephanie was not new to investing. She's actually a seasoned investor. I believe you got kicked off. Oh, Woman in the Zone. You should have watched that. Miss Harlan just gave her whole testimony. But one of the things she talked about was, anyway, Stephanie bought 16 properties. Yeah, she's a beast. Now 16 liens, but she was not new to investing. I believe she had 4 or 5 properties in Chicago. And she said the conference dates is September 31st and then August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Labor Day weekend, you guys. Labor Day weekend. She came to the first auction and she came to the conference in February. And she said she really believed it, but she just didn't know any information about it, had heard about it, didn't know nothing about it. She said, I'm going to the conference in March. So in March, she bought 6 properties, 6 liens. And what she paid for the liens, she's like, I can take all 6 and fix them up and still won't pay as much as I did for one of my properties. So 6 properties rehabbed was less money than she would have paid for 1 property. So between March and May, she sold all 6 of her houses, took the money, came back to the tax lien auction, and bought 10 more liens. I'll say it again. Between March and May, she sold all 6 of her properties in Chicago, liquidated them, went back to in May, and went back to the auction in May and bought 10 more liens. You guys, she got 16 liens between 2 auctions. Absolutely transforming. I mean, just you guys, it's real. And I know people like, you just can't buy a house for $500. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I promise you can. And, oh, you know what? I got some on my Facebook page. Let's see here. Let's see if I can share my Facebook page. Yeah, but you really can. Matter of fact, if you guys, let's see. How do I get back to my... how do I get back to my... Y'all, this is sad. I don't even know how to work Facebook. You know, your profile picture. How you get back to your profile picture, Ellen?
I know how to do it on the phone, not on the computer.
I thought it was profile pictures, but that ain't it. It's supposed to be...
Photos. How about photos?
No, it's supposed to be all my properties. I had it up there.
Not photos.
I go on photos, but they ain't up here.
You don't have a folder in there?
I don't know. Nope, they ain't in here. All right, so I'll try to show y'all some more properties than that. But here's the kicker, you guys. This last conference, and she said I can say her name. She don't mind. Kim said it. If you guys don't know Kim, Kim is coming in from New York. I can't wait to see Kim. She is the Energizer Bunny on steroids. Like, she is always just on 10, and she is such a wonderful person. Always happy. And so Kim came to the conference. Now, I'll tell y'all, at the conference, don't let the brand going in, so don't let me push no buttons. So, Kim came to the conference, and it was Friday night. Now, if y'all don't know, they worked. They worked. You guys coming to a conference, but it's more like a workshop. All right. Did she rehab the 6 properties first? Well, yeah, they were already rented out. The ones in Chicago were already rented out. She just sold them. So, real quickly, so got to get back to the story. So, yeah, so they're working. Like Teresa said, she was at the conference. Said we looked a lot. So, about midnight, Kim, on 10 like she always is, storms out the room, and you could tell on her face she wasn't happy. So, you know, me, customer service George, got to run behind her. Kim, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm okay, just nothing. So, what's wrong? Come on, talk to me. What's wrong? Nothing. So, she goes upstairs, go to her room. Next day, she comes down. So, I was able to pull her to the side and have a conversation with her. And she was just like, man, it's just so much. It's just so much. Just so much. She said, I had to refocus, get my attitude right. I'm ready. You guys, Kim went to the auction and may partner with us at the auction in March. During our one-on-ones, we had 2 or 3 one-on-ones because she actually bought the course. During the one-on-one, she said, George, I need multi-unit properties because she had some financial goals that she was trying to hit. And the only way that she was ever going to hit it in a short period of time is that she had to have multi-unit properties. So we're going to touch and agree. We're going to believe God for you to have some multi-unit properties. Now, mind you, I ain't never bought a 4-unit at the auction, but I'm believing God with Kim that we're going to find some 4 units at the auction. So, guess what we found? There was a 4-unit actually at the auction. Now, mind you, there are some people from Arizona, right? And they're driving up the bids. Like, stuff the man should have went for $1,000, $6,000, $7,000. I'm like, oh my God, will they please go back to Arizona? They do not know that these properties at this auction do not go this high, right? So I'm really kind of nervous, and then, I'm out talking because Brittany and Rashonda are actually bidding on the property. So I'm out talking to other people, just trying to, shake hands and, say all the lovely stuff. And Cassie said, I'm so ready to be debt free. She's coming to the conference. Cassie, I got your email today too. And if you want a room, it's FFU. It's FFU. And let me know what they say. And let me know what they say with that. And I'll make sure that you get your room. Because I got some extra rooms if you want some. So even if they don't let you get it for the regular. Because I think the rates are they sold out. If you guys are trying to get to the hotel, they sold out. But we had already set some rooms to the side on reserve. So we still have rooms and we can still sell them at that discounted price. So I think it was $165 a night. 164 or something, or 165 a night, whatever. So if you want a room, I got some. But so anyway, I'm walking around the room and I got my book. You guys, I teach you guys how to have this binder with all your pictures in it. It says if it's occupied, not unoccupied. And so there's this 4-unit in great immaculate shape, and it's occupied. It's on the tax sale. I run around and I'm looking at other people's lists. They looking at my list, and I see this property on the list. Right? I'm telling the story. So I see this property on the list. All right. It's a 4-unit. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 2-bedrooms, and 1 1-bedroom. So it's 2 2-bedrooms, 1 3-bedroom, and a 1 1-bedroom. You guys. So everybody's saying, well, not say everybody, but I ran into 2 or 3 people who said they were trying to get the same property I was trying to get. So I'm prepared. I'm like, okay, God, we're gonna get this property. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And so I was waiting for the property to come up, and I'm on edge, y'all. I'm on edge, like for real. I'm on edge. I'm praying. I'm nervous, and I'm praying, and I'm nervous, and I'm praying. I'm nervous. I said, God, you gotta get in faith. You gotta get in faith, George. But I'm still nervous. Have y'all ever tried to get in faith, but y'all was still scared? And be honest, like dead serious. I'm the preacher. Like I teach faith, but I'm like, God, we know we need to get this property. We need to get this property. I'm nervous, but I'm in faith. Am I in faith if I'm nervous? I don't know. But anyway, y'all get the story. So believe in God. You guys. They called the number. And so one of my strategies is I wait to see who else bids, and then I jump in with a higher number to kind of shock everybody, and then he can say, bloop, so, right? It's one of my strategies. So I'm sitting there, he called the number, and nobody bid. And I'm looking at the list, I'm looking at the screen, I'm like, that's the right number. I look at the list, and look at the screen, and said, nobody bid. And he called the next number. He literally called the next number. He's like, so let's say it's number 1054. And he really said, he's at 1055. And I was like, wait, 1054. And he went back to 1054, and it went for $500. A 4-unit occupied. 4-unit, $500. I'm going to say it again. A 4-unit that's already rented out. $500. You guys, I don't know where else in the world you can get a 4-unit with tenants in it for $500. Like, you guys, that's Kim's property. Told all of that to say that Kim came to the conference. She stormed out because it was so much intense. Angela Ford was at the last conference. She'll tell you how hard they worked. Man, listen, most people didn't go to bed till about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Look at the itinerary. From 10 o'clock in the morning to about 12 o'clock at night to 12 o'clock in the night, somewhere between in the morning, from 10 to 12, y'all gonna work. Some, maybe even 2. Y'all gonna work. But we teach this. You're going to come as a student and you will leave as an investor. And that's we have a 100% success rate. The reason that we're able to have a 100, oh man, I was supposed to be watching CNN at 8:30. My brother-in-law was going to be on CNN at 8:30. She said I worked harder there than my job. My brother-in-law was supposed to be on CNN tonight. My sister texted me and was like, hey, Darren's going to be on CNN at 8:30, and I missed it. I'll see if there's I'll look on demand. I'll see if I can get it on demand. So anyway, saying all that to say, you guys, that it's very much possible. This thing is really real. It works in every single state in the conference. So if you don't want to do this here, you can go home and do it. Angela Porter's in the room. She'll tell you that she went back home to Ohio when she went home and bought her a tax lien. Donna, different state, bought a tax lien. One of our guests that we're having come in to speak to the people. I've never met this young lady before. And she just bought it's either 5 or 6 bedroom. Probably about a good 3,000, let's say 3,000 to 4,000 square feet, somewhere in there. Victorian style home in Virginia for a little bit over $3,000. Never met her before. And when I say she's thorough. She took my course. She said, George, I was confident when I went in there. You went to Baltimore? That's where I'm trying to go, Quasi McQueen. Yeah, y'all sleeping on Baltimore. I'm telling you, 3 cities in the country that you really can't listen. You guys, y'all heard of gentrification, right? Let me tell you what's going on in our country right now. That I want to just put y'all on game real quickly. All right. In Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, and Harlem, New York, and Compton, California. These are all places that was undesirable to really anybody. If you live in these areas, it says it's best to have the property occupied, right? So you have to look for tenants. Well, it's best to have the property occupied. Not necessarily look for tenants. That's not a real big thing. They're trying to push us back to the boat. No, they're trying to push you back to the suburbs. But not necessarily because tenants is because if you guys go in the house, like I teach y'all not to do, right? Yeah, just stay with me. Like I teach y'all not to do. If you go in the house is trespassing. So one of the things that we teach y'all that if it's occupied, you know there's a hot water heater in there because it's occupied. You know the electricity works in there, it's occupied. You know that the plumbing's good in there. Well, I say good, but you know it works because it's occupied. So these are things that you already know. I can look at the outside, something need roof, gutters, foundation problems, windows. I can look at that. I already take it for granted it's going to need paint. It's going to need new flooring. So that's how I say when I say occupied. And then, yes, we typically sell it right back to the homeowner or the person that's actually in the property. So I ain't got to go find no tenant. So, yes, that's double. So, anyway, Tina, you just messed up my story. What was I talking about here? See, you've got to. Gentrification. So, you guys, they're taking the hood back. So, what's happening is that if you live or the area, if you notice that anywhere near that downtown area, the inner city, oh yeah, we're still offering the partnership, Inspire Women. Yeah, we're definitely doing the partnership. So, and we'll actually scope about the partnership tomorrow. I'll tell you guys about the partnership tomorrow. But I'm telling you, if you guys get, Cassie said I can use my instrument. Cassie, like you're talking about gentrification, I'm on this. If you guys get the course, you come to the webinar free. Or not the webinar, the live stream. You guys get the course. You guys get the live stream free. Go get my new toy that's on my desk. The new box I got. It's on my desk. Yeah, Portland, Oregon, everywhere. So anywhere with like that 7-minute radius of downtown, anywhere in that 7-minute radius of downtown, especially if you like a straight shot, especially if it's hood, you guys are coming in and buying it back. Well, 3 of the last cities that they're doing this in that I know about is Baltimore, Maryland, and Detroit, Michigan. It's going on right now. Baltimore, Maryland. If you can get into Baltimore, if you can get into Detroit right now, you confuse it on the course being offered. Let me tell you, it's my switcher. Okay, so I offer a course that teaches you how to do this, and we also do a conference. If you get the course, you can come to the conference free. Absolutely free. Buy the course, you come absolutely free. All right. So, guys, this is my new boo. Her name is, well, her name can't be Roland. We're going to call her Rolanda. Her name can't be Roland. It's going to have to be Rolanda. It's got an A at the end of here. Right there. All right. So everybody meet Rolanda. But Rolanda is going to allow me to hook up 3 different cameras and the PowerPoint to this. That's why you see 4 different buttons down here. And every single thing that happens with us will come through Rolanda. And you guys will actually be able to see every single thing that we do. What's the website for the course? What would you ask me now? You know you're going to get me in trouble, right? Aisha just beat me up about this. She said I was not supposed to go live until I had the landing page done. But you guys, the landing page will be tonight. www.myffu/live stream. /live stream. She's there. Actually, my director, my marketing director is actually working on the website right now. All right, guys, this little box right here costs about $2,000. This little box costs about $2,000, but we got a real studio. When we go into our conferences and all that kind of stuff, this box right here is the bomb. I control my audio from here. That's on this side, and then all my video from this side. And so everything will be going from here. You guys, Miss Marcia, who's actually in the room right now, she'll be the one to be managing this box right here. This is my new baby. It's my boo. This is Rolanda. And everybody say, hey, Rolanda. This is my baby. So, yeah. But gentrification is happening right now, you guys. So you guys will be able to see the live stream. So if you guys get the course, you guys will actually get to see how Rolanda works. Absolutely free. No different charge. All right. So, all right. So, and y'all really said, hey, Rolanda. Y'all silly. Something wrong with y'all. All right. So, guys, real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and recap right quick. Tell you about a little bit about what we're doing, about how the course works, what's going on, what am I talking about. So, I teach tax lien certificates. I teach you guys with not just tax lien certificates, tax lien deeds, tax lien certificates. I teach both of them. All right. And so how long from the auction to renting? In my state, about 6 months. In my states, it's 100. Well, depends on what auction it is. If you guys go to the September auction, it's a year. And if you guys go to the May auction, it's going to be 120 days. But they both come out in September because it's both 120 days from May is still September. So there's some people in the room right now saying, well, I don't want to go to the September sale because I got to wait a whole year. Well, if you go to the May sale, 120 days, which is 4 months, May is the 5th month, plus another 4 months, it's still September. So she said, I can't wait to get my hands on your controls. So compared to South Carolina, yeah, South Carolina got some rules, man. It's a little different. South Carolina, it's still kind of antiquated. So let me tell you about that, and I'll tell you about different counties. Okay. So if you get my course teaches you every single thing. Like I just told you about Grace, who I never met, be meeting for the first time, who just bought this house in Virginia at a deed sale. I think I got some pictures of Grace's house. Let me see if I can find Grace's house, guys, while I'm talking. So anyway, if you guys buy the course, you guys are coming, and if you already bought the course for $9.97, you're coming absolutely free. And if you pay, like doing one of my Black Friday sales, and you got it for like $500 or something, just pay the difference, and you're coming. Just pay the difference. Like you'll get a dollar for dollar credit with the property. So let me see if I can show you guys Grace's house. Wow, it's really big. Okay. That's not what I wanted. It's Cricket. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if she sent me several pictures. Like one is like a whole menu. So anyway, if you guys do that, I want you guys to see the house that she bought. Victorian style house. This man is huge and it's beautiful. Now there is some money that's gonna have to go into it. I'm not gonna even sit here and act like it ain't. But you guys, she got a house for $3,000. Oh man, I missed your question. I'm sorry. Please put it again. I was looking at the screen. I missed your question. Please put it again. Let's see here. Okay, you guys, here's the pictures right here. How I get to them? Okay, view album. Now you guys tell me what you guys buy this house for $3,000. All right, I'm going to share my screen real quickly with you guys. All right, so let's see if I can just click on one picture and then go through. So you guys, this is the back of the house look like. That's the side of the house. Side of the house. You guys see there's no central air. They got air conditioners in the windows. I want to see if she got. I told her to show me the house so I can see all the damage to the property. So she's actually trying to take she's taking damage pictures. Like she's looking for the damage to show me the damage that's done to the property. So she bought this. Y'all see how big this house is, right? Like this house is not small. She paid $3,000 for this house. I think that's all of them. I want to see. Oh, that's a good picture right there. That's the front of the house, right there. Yeah, she paid $3,000 for this Victorian style house. Yeah, I believe if I'm not mistaken, it's either 5 or 6 bedrooms. It's either 5 or 6 bedrooms in this house. She paid $3,000 for in Virginia. Never met her. She just took my course. Did a great job of doing her research. Went to the auction and she bought this property just off the course, just literally. So, do y'all think she got her money's worth out the course? Yeah, you better believe it. Yeah, let's see what else. So yeah, it's you guys can see, oh, it's gonna need some fixing. You guys can see right here, there's some roof damage here. The roof is gonna have to be replaced. Definitely the roof gonna have to be replaced. And outside the water damage from the roof, you guys, the house is in pretty good shape. It's gonna have to be painted. The tree's gonna have to be cut down. That's another better picture of it right there, kind of a farther away. So where do you get the money for the rental? We actually at the Tax Lien Conference, we're actually going to show you. Gotta have pretty good credit though, or decent credit, where you can get 0% interest for 1 year and get up to $50,000. 50% interest. I'm sorry, 0% interest up to $50,000. Absolutely 0% interest. You guys, we're teaching you that. We understand people gotta have money for the renovations. So that's one of the things that we teach you as well. So saying all that to say, you guys, that this is the absolute truth. What I'm doing is absolutely real. And by the course, you come free. Now, if you still want to come to the conference, oops, I got to turn this down. Let's see, my volume went back up. If you guys still want to come to the conference, you can absolutely still come to the conference. We're still selling tickets. We're still selling tickets. myffu.com/P2P conference. P2P stands for Purchase to Profit Conference. Donna, you never confirmed. Are you coming? Well, it's actually a home study, so it starts the same day you pay for it. The exact what's the rounding comps to invest $50,000 and what's the return on investment. I didn't say that the comps. I didn't say that this property costs $50,000 to rehab. I said that we can get you up to $50,000 at 0% interest. But great question. I will tell you. All right, I'm going to take 10 minutes to actually show you our return on investment. If y'all want to see real quickly how I'm able to get over 1,000% return on my investment, rate of return, just say me. If I wasn't closing my house, you know I'd be there. I know you would, Reese. I know you would. Donna, are you coming? So, guys, if you guys want to say, just say me. If you don't want to see it, then I won't say it. So, I got one person said me. Conference dates again is really September 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Labor Day weekend. All right, I want to show you guys how we getting over 1,000% rate of return. All right, let me pull up my Excel real quickly. I'm going to show you a real example of how we actually, this is what we use, and this is actually comes with the course. Next conference is in February. Next conference is going to be in February. September. Okay. So I'm going to bring this up now, and I want to show you guys how I'm getting over 1,000% rate of return on a property. You guys ready? Let's do this. I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to go ahead and get this done. All right. Let me share my screen real quickly. And then I got to control my volume after I share the screen because my volume be going back up. All right, bring the volume back down. Y'all be talking, I talk too loud. I don't appreciate it. All right. So let me see if I can make it a little bigger so you guys can see. All right. So this right here, you guys, is actually what I use, and you guys get this with your course. This is what I use to figure out my labor costs and all that kind of stuff. All right. So I'm going to actually slide this over a little bit. No, this is not the one I want. It's like this, but I made some changes to it. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go here to recent, open, and then I want I took it off of here. Alright, hold on, let me see. We might just have to use this and actually just make some changes to it. Or I'll just use, you know what? We're just going to use simple math. I'm not going to have to use a spreadsheet. We're just going to do some simple math, okay? We're just going to get the calculator out. You guys can see the calculator. And let me just open up a Word document. Alright, y'all see my messy desktop? Miss Marcia be on me like, you need to clean up your desktop. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I promise one day. I'm going to get around to it. All right. And yes, I want to view those later. All right. So let's just say, I'm going to put some numbers on here. Let's say we bought the property for $500, which is typically what we get a house for. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll say $1,000. All right. Let's say we rent the property. Let's say rehab. Rehab cost me $6,000. All right. So total investment is $7,000. Now the other sheet we take into consideration property taxes and all that kind of stuff. Taxes, insurance, maintenance. We take all that into consideration. You guys should get to see the real rate of return, but those formulas right now is going to be too hectic to try to put in here when it's already in the spreadsheet. So we'll do that on another scope. All right. So let's go ahead and put $700 right here, right? All right. So total investment $700. We're going to say rent. We're going to rent this thing out for $800. So over 12 months, you guys, that equals $9,600. All right. Now, let's just do the math already. Can I make it bigger? I can. All right, so I'm going to recap real quickly since you guys couldn't see. We bought the house. We'll just put this in a different color. All right, we're going to make that, we'll make it kind of like oranges. All right, so we bought the property for $1,000. We rehabbed it for $6,000. So total investment right now is $7,000. All right, so with that total investment being $7,000, we're actually going to rent the house out. We're going to put this in green because that's the money. All right, we're going to rent the house out for $800 a month. Times 12 months is $9,600 a year. Now, you guys, here's the great thing about it. Once it's rented out, it's actually cash flowing. So anything that has to be done to the property won't come out your pocket. It's going to come out the rent of the property. So this investment will actually begin to pay for itself over and over and over and over again. So if you need a new furnace, you're not going to actually go buy a new furnace with your money. You're going to use the money from the property to go buy a new furnace. If the roof got to be repaired, you do that. If you know got to do some maintenance, it comes out the rent. All right, which is Awesome, absolutely awesome. All right, so the rent is 800 times 12, $9,600 a year, right? So let's just say over 10 years, take 9,600, and we're gonna take that times 10 years, guys, equals $96,000. Actually, let me put my commas in so you guys can see. So you guys, it's $96,000. Now, how much of you guys got invested into this property total? Break-even analysis, you already know. Break-even analysis in 9 months. Now, you guys, if you guys know anything about investing, the cap rate on this is ridiculous. Your net operating income on this is NOI is ridiculous. Like, these numbers don't exist. Like, when you tell people what we're doing, they don't believe you because these numbers don't exist anywhere else in the country. But this is what we're really doing. Like, we're really doing these numbers. Only God. That's all I can tell you. Only God. So, you guys, you invested $7,000. The first year you made $9,600. Over 10 years you made $96,000. Where else can you put $7,000 in the bank, and then 10 years later you come back, you got $100,000? I'll wait. You say, I don't want to rent it. I'm in for long money. I'm not in for the short money. But okay, let's just say this. After 10 years, you sell it. You say he don't want to. He said he just want to rent it. So let's say after 10 years we sell it. Now, you guys, we've already made $96,000. You already made $96,000. We turn around 10 years from now and we sell this house for $100,000. Right? This $7,000 investment in 10 years just made me $100,000 when I sold it and $96,000 for rent. So I know it's like these numbers don't seem real, but yeah, that $7,000 investment just made me $196,000 in 10 years. So here's the question. This is one house. What if I did this 10 times in 10 years? It's made $2 million. How much money do I have in total? I just said that. I said for property maintenance and insurance, I do quick flips, and 10 years to be doing commercial property. Yeah, I agree with you. So that's somebody know what they're talking about. Somebody said, what about maintenance, property, taxes, and insurance? I agree with you that those numbers are not in here. If I had the other spreadsheet, I would actually show you that. But T-Mac, I don't have it. But I will tell you this, that in my county, the average taxes in my county is 2% of the tax assessed value. So let's say the tax assessed value is $50,000. That means we're paying $1,000 a year, which means we're paying, we just said $1,000 a year. So we already know the property taxes over 10 years is going to be $12,000. Huh? Kim in here? Hey, y'all, I just got done talking about Kim. Kim, how many units did you just get, girl? I just got done talking about you. How many units you just get at the auction? So y'all know I ain't making these numbers up. I'll wait for it to come up. All right. So we say taxes. So we'll say taxes, and we'll say the same thing for insurance. Say insurance is $100 a month. $100 a month is $1,200 a year. So we'll just make it an even $1,000. So we're gonna say another $12,000 over 10 years. See her response. She said 4 units. PIP Woman Rock. That's actually Kim's setup, you guys, and that's for real. So we said $1,000 over 10 years, or $1,000 a year over 10 years. Actually 10,000, not 12. So, and we say same thing for insurance. All right, and then we'll say maintenance. Can we do, y'all want to say 10% maintenance? Got a 4 unit for 5. I just told the whole story, Kim. Let's say maintenance. So let's say over 9,600. We'll say 10% of that. We'll say 20%. So let's say 20%. So let's say over the next 10 years, with that 9,600, 20%, which is really big. That is really, really, really big. Like 20% is huge. I don't even 10%, because I mean it's just not true. There's another $10,000 went into maintenance. All right. So you guys, you got $30,000 to maintain property tax and insurance. $10,000 is always reasonable. Cool. See, I'm not trying to be funny with the money. $30,000 in total expenses. And then I think we said up here we had, so it's $96,000. So you profited $66,000. So we say 66 profit. And then if you did that 10 times, you guys got $660,000. And if you did this, if you did that over 10 years, over 10 years, $660,000. And then if you guys did that 10 times, you guys got, no, not 20 times. No, that's right. That's right. No, that's right. That is 10. That's over 10 years, 10 times. So if you did it 10 times, you guys made $660,000. If you turn around and sell those properties, you can put a 1 in front of that and it'd be 1.6 million. That's real talk. I don't know how much, I just did the numbers, broke it down for you. You guys, I show you how to do this. Every piece of the pie. Every single thing that you need to become an investor. When I say everything, I mean everything. Everything you need to become an investor, we show you. At this conference, in my courses, every single thing everything, like how to calculate your return on investment, your break-even analysis, your break-even analysis, how to, let me turn this mic back down again. Your break-even analysis, every single thing, and that was just for 8,000. And I teach you guys to do this if you just do the first one the first year, and I teach you guys like that $10,000 you made or that $9,600 you made the first year, minus product tax and insurance. I teach you guys that's not Louis Vuitton, that's not Louis money, that's not Gucci money, that's not, Prada money, that's retirement money. So we put that money back into the retirement fund. We don't spend that money. And we go to the auction the next year, and guess what we're going to do? That's the, man, you good, T-Mac. I appreciate the questions. You go back the next year to the auction, you take that $10,000, we're going to the auction with that money right there. And we're going to buy 2 properties instead of 1. And then, okay, what's your question, T-Mac? And then the next year, now watch this, we get $9,600 a property, right? So now we're about $20,000 the second year. So guess what we're going to do? No, I'm sorry, because we got the 1 property, which is $9,600, just bought 2 more, which is $9,600, so that's $20,000. So you guys are about $27,000. All right? So you got about $27,000 by the third year that you're making a year. And when you go to the auction that third year, guess what you're going to buy? You're going to buy 3 properties. And the fourth year, guess how many properties you're going to buy? You're going to buy 4 properties. In the 5th year, guess how many properties you're going to buy? You're going to buy 5 properties. And then you're not going to buy any more. You're done. You guys, in 10 years, if you actually do exactly what I'm telling you, guys will make $1 million. You take $500, you make $1 million. And I'm not playing. That's cash money in the bank. This is not theory. This is not net worth. This is real money in the bank in 10 years. If you buy 1 property the first year, 2 the second year, 3 the third year, 4 the fourth year, 5 the 5th year, you have 15 properties that are working for you. You just stop. The next 5 years, you just manage your properties. At the end of 10 years, you will have made $1 million.
Somebody asked if they'll have help in the home study, help P2P.
Have to help in the home study? Oh yeah. We get debt free. Say it again. Debt free. Make me $1 millionaire. What's up, Landy? I ain't seen you in so long. So basically, what you need to start, come to the conference. Take the course. Get the course. Listen, just get the course. If you can't come to the conference, just get the course. Get the course. You get the course. You come to the conference for free. Reese said, I ain't stopping in 5 years. Why would I? Why would I stop in 5 years? It worked. Why would I stop? Right? So, yeah. But I'm telling you guys, like, I'm showing you guys, I'm putting you on game. I'm telling you where to buy, how to buy, when to buy. Well, now is the time to buy. So, this is, y'all, I'm putting you on game. Listen, Detroit, Gary, Baltimore. The next one I'm going to be watching, Coach Aisha. Am I in trouble, Aisha? Buy back the block. That's what you better say. Dewana Donna, are you coming? Are you coming? Yes, no, maybe so. You don't know, kind of, sort of. Thanks, Landy. Coach Aisha's in here. Aisha, is it safe now to give out the landing page? Yeah, I told on you too. I told him how you he was like, why would you go live without a landing page? If y'all don't know, Coach Aisha is our marketing director. She is absolutely wonderful, does a great job of making sure that I'm taken care of. Even when I mess up, she corrects me. So I think it's wonderful. And nope, it's still not up. You need your discount link? I sent it to you. Dewana Donna. I'll send you again. No, because you didn't give me what I needed. I sent it to you. You talking about the wording? Oh no, I sent it to Rashana. I didn't send it to you. Yeah, Rashana did the same thing, and I sent Rashana what she. Okay. All right. It didn't work. It probably expired. Okay, I'll send it again to you. So you're coming. Dewana Donna coming, y'all. Y'all don't know. I didn't rename this woman. See, I used to always call her Donna. Then I used to always call her Dewana because I could never get her name right. So you cannot reprimand me in front of everybody, Aisha. This don't work like that. You got to do that in private. Like, y'all see, man, my family and I call like all my family, my staff, and actually y'all family, like we go back and forth. We go in it. Like it's all love, family, fun, and we actually make some finances. So, yeah, I love y'all. So tell me about the conference. Okay, T-Mac. The conference is going to be a 4-day conference. Thursday, which is the 31st. Happy birthday to you too, man. Appreciate you. No, that's PIP. That's Kim. Oh, you know the rules to this? Be quiet. I didn't miss you, Dewana Donna. So the conference is going to start on Thursday. Thursday just a meet and greet where we're just going to have a good time. We're going to come in. You guys are coming in. Outside of work, I want to get to know you. You guys get to know me. And we're just going to sit down and talk. I'm going to feed you. And we're going to play some games. We're going to have some fun. Kind of break the ice. Because on Friday morning, we're going to work you. We're going to start at registrations at 9. We're going to start... we're going to start at 10 o'clock that morning on Friday. And if you guys seen have you guys seen the list of the property at the auction? And let me tell you the theory behind the conference. We're going to take a real life auction that we're really going to be participating in, and I want to teach you, people from Waterloo. We're going to teach you how to take this conference and do exactly what we do here, and you can do this anywhere else. But we're using this auction as a live demonstration. So the whole purpose of this is that we're going to give you real properties with a real list, with a real auction. With the auctioneer is going to be one of the instructors for the course. At the conference. Dan, the auctioneer, will be there. He's the auctioneer. He will be teaching. Now, who has a conference to teach tax lien sales and has the auctioneer there? Us. We do. We do. We have the real auctioneer. He's been the auctioneer for years in this county. You about to get me in trouble, Landy. See, I just told you. Real auction for real. Yeah, there's the Aisha, if you can't answer that question for me, you're going to sell a copy of the conference. I don't think so. Because if I sell it, then people won't come. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll sell it, but it's going to cost the same amount of money. What county is this for? This is going to be Lake County, T-Mac. But you can do this anywhere else. She said, what's the landing page and how much is the conference? The landing page, I don't know if I can tell it, but myffu.com/live stream. And the conference, the course is $997. That's what the course costs. And you get to come to the webinar absolutely free. Or the live stream absolutely free. Like, we're including that now. Like, it's free. Yeah, I don't know, guys. We were charging $1,000 to come to this conference for webinar. Live stream. And I'm telling you, I've talked to... So I have one person, I can't say the name, who's actually coming to the conference. They want to come to the conference so bad that he says, I got enough money to get there. I'm going to try to stay at B&B? BRB? What is it?
Yeah,
what you call it? When you start staying in the houses.
B&B.
That's bed and breakfast.
BRB.
BRB? Yeah, that thing. So... the landing page is team@myfu.com. That's the email.
B&B, see?
Oh, okay. B&B? Airbnb. That's what it is. See, Dewana Donna knows. Airbnb. He gonna come in here to my Mayweather McGregor. Neither one. It's about George Howard and y'all getting his money. It's about you. It's about you getting his money. Mayweather gonna get $100 million. McGregor gonna get like $40 million. Let's talk about how much money you gonna get. Yeah. All right. So, saying all that, so we're going to actually teach you guys how to actually take this list of... Yes, I'm live streaming the conference. I'm live streaming the conference. We're going to live stream it, and it's going to be absolutely free. It comes with the course. Just for now. It comes with the course. Um, will I be able to come purchase at the will I be able to purchase at the conference? Or okay, so if you want to come to the auction, this auction that we're going to actually be teaching using as a real live example is online. So we're going to actually be teaching you how to bid in person, how to bid in line, bid online. We're going to teach you like in South Carolina. It's a mail. Well, some of the counties are actually mail in. I know because Aisha was in South Carolina. She wanted to do it in the county she wanted to buy in. Aisha, for real, that's how you gonna do me? Y'all on Facebook Live. If y'all don't be on Periscope, that's where all the action happening. Yeah, they ain't here going in on me for real, in real life. Yeah, they ain't here going in on me. Aisha came in the room and started telling on me. Really? That's how y'all. And then y'all gonna laugh at her. Don't encourage her. Like, really? Boy, I tell y'all. What are men in the room, man? There's too many women in this room. What are men? What are men at? What are men at? We need some men in the room because y'all ain't doing right by me. Y'all don't never do right by me. I still love y'all though. So anyway, that's on Friday, you guys. We're gonna actually take a list. It's 10,975 properties. I won't say it again. Matter of fact, I'll show you. There are 10,975 properties. You guys, the reason you're gonna be up all night working is because your job is to get that down to 2 properties, and I'm going to be there. My staff is going to be there. Every single person will have like teams of 3 or maybe even smaller. Teams of 3 or smaller will have a seasoned investor who will sit with them and walk with them and show them how to scrub this list. Get this down to 2 properties. Guys, I'm going to show you the list right now. We're going to get this down to 2 properties. The reason we're going to get it down to 2 properties, number 1, I'm teaching you how to scrub a list. That's number 1. Number 1, I'm teaching you how to scrub a list, but also not only am I teaching you how to scrub a list, I'm teaching you how to go through. Look at the property values. Look at the square footage. Look and see if it's owner-occupied or non-owner-occupied. You're going to look to see how much the taxes are back on the property. Look to see, do your research on that area. What is the average rent rate for this property? How many liens are against the property? Does it have a mortgage? Does it not have a mortgage? Like all of these things that we're going to look at. We're going to take this. We're going to get this down from 10,000. I'm just going to scroll down here. Look at all these properties. This is the real list from the auction. This is the real list from the auction. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not 10,000. I lied. It's 15,975 properties. Right here. You guys can see this number right here. It's 15,975 properties. Look at that number right there. 15,975 properties. We're going to take this and get it down to 2 properties. When we get this down to 2 properties on Saturday morning, we're going to start at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. we're going to start teaching you rehab. Teach you how to estimate rehab. What do you look for? What are you going to look for? And then at 10:30, we're going to get on a real luxury bus, a limo bus. And then we're going to drive you to the property. We're going to get off the bus. We're going to take pictures of it. We're going to, we can't go to the property because it's trespass. We're going to walk around the property. We're going to look to see if it's occupied. Not is it occupied or vacant. We're going to look to see, well, we already know if it's owner occupied or not owner. We already know the square footage of the house. But now we can say, based on the square footage, and we can look at the roof. Does the roof need to be replaced? Based on square footage, is how much the roof should cost. We're going to look at the windows. Does the windows need to be replaced? Are they double pane or single pane? Are they energy efficient? Or do they need to be replaced, not be replaced? How much does that typically cost? Is there foundation problems? Are the gutters and the soffits and the fascias okay? What about the foundation to the house? If it's vacant, we're going to knock on neighbors' doors and say, hey, this house right here, my name is George Holland, an investor, and I'm looking at buying this house next door. Can you tell me something about it? I don't want to actually get the house. And the neighbors will tell you everything. And the whole time they're talking, we're going to be taking notes. Because we're going to take that back, and we're actually going to use that when we go to the auction to set a strategy. On Saturday night, when we get back, we're going to break for dinner. We break for dinner, we're going to come back, and then we're going to actually figure out how to do our rate of return. So based on the interest rate, based on the rehab, based on your budget, now we get to see how we put the strategy together. Say, okay, I'm going to go to the auction, but my max bid is going to be this amount of money because I'm going to need this much rehab. So let's say you got $7,000. You say, okay, the rehab is going to be about $3,000 to $4,000. So let's just say $4,000 for the rehab. So that means I cannot bid more than $3,000 on this property. But I know if I put $7,000 into this property, I know that this area is rented for $650 a month. I know that, at $650 a month, I know I'll be able to fill it in real soon, real quickly. I get 650. I know about the school district. I know about the income area, the income in that area. I know every single thing there is to know about this property. So I know, that in 10 months or 12 months, I'm going to break even. After that, everything is profit. You know every single thing there is to know. Right? And we're going to put that together for you. And the same thing we do at this auction, you can do it in Kansas. You can do it in Missouri. Well, I guess Missouri is Kansas. Do it in Kansas, Baltimore, Detroit, Atlanta, Florida, Texas, California, Nevada. You can do this every single place because research is research. And once I teach you how to do this and I teach you how to do the research, you can be like Grace, who took the course and now coming to the conference as a mentor because she's a beast when it comes to research. Grace, the reason she's coming, you guys, not just because she bought the property, because we get several students who buy properties like Dwana Donna, who's coming as well. But when she used to send me lists of stuff to look for, the research that she had already done was so thorough, I literally had to find her number in our database, and I called her, and it's like, girl, what are you doing? And she's like, you're just a good teacher. Like, I just followed the course and did everything you told me to do. Like, the information she had was so thorough. I was like, oh my God. So she partnered with us here on the house, and then she went to the auction there and bought another house. I'm like, girl, you better go and do this. But that's what she's doing. So 15,975 properties on the list. And I'm going to teach you how to get this down to 2. And then we're going to go one more again. All right. So, 15,975 properties, guys, what we're going to do. Then on Sunday, so we already learned from Dan. We got the Heflins going to be there, you guys. The Heflins do over 100 transactions a year. They do wholesaling, they do tax liens, they do everything. They do 100 transactions a year. So you guys think I do a whole lot? The Heflins do 100 transactions a year. Let's do the math on that. 100 transactions a year comes out to be what? Is that 8? 8 times 12, 96. So it's about 8 houses they buy and sell every month. That's like 2 a week. They're buying and selling a house like twice a week. What's going on this property? Good to see you. Guys, they're going to be there. They're going to be teaching you guys. Yeah, they have taught with like all the big boys. Like all the big boys, they taught with them and taught for them. I can't think of their names because I don't really follow a lot of people. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off and put this back up here. You guys, that's it. You guys, I got to go. Not the heifers, the Heflins. Y'all about to get me in. I'm getting off this thing. Y'all, you know what? I'm tired of these women jumping me. Where are the men in the room? Y'all gonna let these women do this to me in real life? Y'all cannot let these women do this to me. They be torturing me. All right, you guys, I'm about to go. I thank you guys for your time. We've been on here for like an hour and a half. I give you so much, but you can actually come to the conference for free. For free. Get the course and you come for free. If you already bought the course, you're already coming for free. If you paid the $997. So no real estate license for this. No, you do not need a real estate license. Diva woman, you just trying to get me in trouble. Y'all picking, boy. I tell y'all what, y'all picking. I'm going, guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 7:30. I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, if you got any questions, email me. Thank you, Aisha, at team@myffu.com. If you guys have any questions. And I'll go ahead and get that the link over to you, Donna. How much is the conference? The conference is $17.97, and it comes with the course. So you're really paying $7.97 to come. You need the confirmation on the PIP P2P doc. I tell you what, T-Mac, email me, man. Email me at team@myffu.com. And Marcia, give me a call when I get off. Team@myffu.com. Go ahead and email me. All right. So, guys, I'm gone. I love you. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow for Morning Manna at 7:30 a.m. When I'll be back here, I'll be right back tonight at 7:30 p.m. where we're going to be talking about the partnership. Because you guys say, I ain't got the money to do it, but I can partner with you. I don't want to do real estate, but I want to take advantage of this. Well, we actually offer a partnership as well. All right. So, that's about it. Deeply rooted. I'm going to let y'all exchange information look like, and then we're going to go. All right. If I missed your question, please email me at team@myffu.com. That's team@myffu.com. If I missed your question, because I'm, like Facebook Live, like I stopped seeing y'all questions a long time ago. Like it says I got 65 comments, and I know it's more than that because it's been stuck on 65 for like the last 45 minutes. So yeah, that's it, you guys. You already got the info. Okay, so I'm going, you guys. See you guys later. You guys be blessed. See you guys tomorrow.